We'll begin with praise to Shakyamuni Buddha. To the founder, the endowed transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfected, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata, knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be tamed, teacher of gods and human beings, to you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer from the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Homage to the Supreme Buddha, homage to the Dharma refuge, homage to the great Sangha, to all three ever devout homage, to all worthy of respect, bowing with bodies as many as all realms, atoms, and all aspects. With supreme faith, I pay homage. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions. Perform only perfect virtuous actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, a visual aberration, a flame of a lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew or a bubble, a dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud. See conditioned things as such. Through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the foe of faults, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. And then we'll take refuge, once in English and twice in Tibetan. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened, to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Sangye chodan soki chonam la
Janja Badu Dani Jasu Chin Dagi Juni Jebe Son Dola Penche Sanje Droba Sho Jona Zoje Jona La Janje Badu Dani Jasu Jinzon Jebe Sonam Gen Dola Penche Sanje Droba Sho Pange to zeni zone tawa danje wangme che tambe chene tunze ba kondam de la cha cha lo. Toni ni de zon dun jimbe lam chen che san ze kan che ten rong ko chana pe me ten ze ja zo la so an de su shin do lun de sho. Tambo la ye ge dan he dan je ge de bo da da mi ge na dan ro kon che da na je. Tam je ge do da gi chen do do. Okay, thank you. So now we are going to do the breath meditation for a few minutes, please. We should breathe 7 times into nostril and breathe 7 times both nostril. Please count your breath. Watch your breath. Be aware of your breath. When you breathe out, you visualize all the negative karmas, all the disease, all the problems, all the obstacles come out with breath. When you breathe in, you visualize all the good qualities, compassion, bodhicitta, love, kindness, received from Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, all the bodhisattvas from 10 directions. There are many benefits to this meditation, both physical, mental, and emotions. And through this meditation, we can increase our positive energy and mindfulness and awareness. Now we're going to do a short meditation on our mind. Please look at your mind. Watch your mind. Where is our mind? What is the nature of mind? What is the reality nature of mind? Or the ultimate nature of mind? Mind is not, it is not a color. It is not a form. It is not touchable. We can touch, but it is very powerful. Everything depends on mind. Everything arises from mind. We should take care of our mind. We should change our mind. We should develop our mind. So we should understand about mind. And we need to meditate on mind. That is very important. This is how we should understand Buddha nature, how we should realize Buddha nature. What is the meaning of the Buddha nature? Buddha nature means the reality nature of mind, the ultimate nature of mind. And through this meditation, we try to generate bodhicitta and compassion for all of the mother sentient beings. Okay, thank you. So last Sunday, I talked about practice of prostration and the practice of offering. But we should understand that we are offering something like a water bowl or more. It does matter. As we should mentally imagine numberless water bowls and flowers. This is very important. We should imagine, or we should manifest it. Numberless water bowls, numberless flowers, numberless, material offering things. This is very important because Buddha said the best offering is an offering of the imagination of the mind. If we don't have, any object of offering, doesn't matter. We can offer our body, we can offer its mountains, rivers, flowers, and we can make offering of the imagination of mind. It is much better than what we offer in reality now. When we are making offering, we should visualize all the offerings are, consequence of bodhicitta. This is very important according to the sutra. If you offer water, or if you offer water bowl, offer flowers, foods, whatever, we should visualize, this is a consequence of bodhicitta. And uncontaminated things, very pure, not let us mix with our attachment and jealousy and self-cherishing, selfish. Our offerings should be, to free from its attachment and separated from attachment and the Eightfold Dharma. Then this offerings can be pure Dharma. So Buddhist Dharma is not complicated and it's not difficult for us. Everyone can do the practice and everyone can make an offering. At least we can make an offering of our body by visualize an offering of the body mandala. Body mandala. So by visualize, an offering of our body's mandala. So, and we can make offering of the mountains, rivers, flowers, lights, this kind of the lights. In the city, so many lights, many beautiful flowers, many lights. In this world, so many beautiful gardens, So we can offer it, visualize, by visualize and imagine. We can offer it. So we have a lot, object of offering things everywhere. Especially Lama Tsongkhapa said that, when he visits in a town, sometimes in the city, especially in the evening, in the night, so many lights there, the Rinpoche, offering all these lights to Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So, we can, And what we have a good stuff, so we can offer. In a particular way, Buddha said, we can make the offering our object of anger and the object of attachment. On this, in this way, we can decrease, we can make less anger and attachment. Through this way, we can, decrease our anger and attachment. That means, for example, someone make you angry. You can make, offering that person to Buddha and Dharma, Sangha, and offer it to also a field of merits. And if you have something very beautiful, this very, this object of attachment, you can offer it. In this way, we can control our attachment. So, next verse in Tibet, the Kanshi Tomet in Sava, Lunga Ichi Migeji Jita, Cheba Doba Sumji Mintuch, Ninen Jumba Trabo Susosha. Declaration or purification. This verse. This verse is the practice of purification, and this is the third of the 7 limbs practice. In the translation here, whatever non-virtues of body, speech, and mind I have accumulated since times without beginning, especially transgression of 3 levels of vows, with great remorse, declare each one from the depth of my heart. At this verse, there are 3 vows. That means Bodhicitta vows, Tantric vows, and monks' vows. Here in this verse, tell us especially about 3 vows: Bodhicitta vows, Tantric vows, and monks' vows. And especially these vows, tell us about purification, how to do purification. Actually, every non-virtue and negative karmas, we can be purified. Also, we can make clean all our negative karmas from our mind. But we should understand how to do practice the purification. That always we should practice it based on the 4 opponent powers, 4 powers. This is very important. If you practice purification based on the 4 opponent powers, we can be purify every negative karmas according to the Mahayana tradition. So, number 1, the power of support. Number 2, the power of remorse or regret. Number 3, the power of not repeat our misdeeds or do not again this kind of misdeeds. From the body, we need to promise. From today, we need to promise to never do again this kind of non-virtue. And so this is power of not repeating misdeeds. Thus, and the power of applied or engage antidote. When we do the practice purification, first we should think about the power of support. What is the power of support? This means that we should take refuge in the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, and to generate bodhicitta mind. This is, support of power, the power of support. This is the power of support. Take refuge, generate bodhicitta, compassion. And number two is should regret our big mistake or, what we did, big mistake or small mistakes, all non-virtuous actions. We should regret. We should remorse. We should regret all the negative karmas of 3 times as of past and present and future. This is the power of regret. Number 2. This is the power of regret. And we should remember that we have done bad things in the past, and then we need to have remorse for them. This is very important. And number 3, we should, from today, that we will never do this kind of negative actions in this life again. This is the power of not repeating our mistakes again. This is the power of not repeat our mistakes again. That means we should be stopped from our creating bad karma, and we should try to give up all non-virtuous and misbehaviors and non-virtuous behaviors. And for this, we should practice prostration or recite any mantra for purification. This is the power of the applied or application antidote, or the power of the application. Recent mantra and prayer of 35 Buddha and mantra of Vajraya, whatever, and to be prostration. This is power of applied antidote. We should understand, according to the Mahayana tradition, we can purify all the negative karmas, like killing our father or mother, or of karma. And we should practice purification based on these 4 opponent powers. Then we can purify all the bad karmas. So, in this verse, tell us about this purification. So, this is the 4 opponent powers, very important, very, very important in this verse. And next verse, Nimi tun de manto dula chuje pambe tangje to jingombo chuje lam chenze bala dacha samba thambe irango. This is rejoice. In this degenerate age, is tough for much learning and accomplishment, abandoning the eight world custom or the Dharma. You made your lesson and enormous, meaningful protector from the very depths of heart. I rejoice in the great wave of your deeds. Yes, we always we need to rejoice in all the virtues of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and Mahayana practitioners, Hinayana practitioners, ordinary beings. And we rejoice in our what is virtues of 3 times. Buddha said to rejoice is the best practice, best Dhamma. And this is a perfect virtue, because if we rejoice in a higher practitioner's virtue, then we can get benefit from a small part of his virtues. For example, if we rejoice, Holiness Dalai Lama's, practice, we can get one small part of merits and virtue from his practice. We don't need any other practice if we just rejoice. And if we rejoice with practice, if we rejoice with the practice practitioners who are at the same level as us, and this is a so then we can get benefit from we can get exactly the same benefits from this virtue, this practice, his practice. If we rejoice, who are same our level, if we rejoice his practice, we can get exactly the same benefit from his practice and his virtues. If we rejoice with our practitioner lower than us, then we can get benefit more than himself. So, the rejoice is very, very important. Rejoice is, antidote of jealousy. And jealousy, So it's very important. Always we should, rejoice, practice rejoice. Rejoice means, happy with other people's, good things, good qualities, and what other people have better than us. This verse tell us, that we should give up all the, give up the 8 world dharmas, and we should make a meaningful life. Here, Imit in the mountain dula, the Chuje Pambe. Chuje Pambe means give up, 8 world dharma. Tanje Teje means make meaningful life. And rejoice, especially here, we should rejoice, to Lama Tsongkhapa's special deeds and his practice and his, qualities. So, here we should understand the Lama Tsongkhapa was many times invited by the Chinese government at that time, but he never accepted. That is clearly sign that Lama Tsongkhapa had, already give up the 8 world Dharma. So we should rejoice his, such special, deeds, special practice, and special, his, wisdom and his compassion and his power. This is the most important. Especially we all the times when we practice, we should rejoice, Lama Zopa Rinpoche's deeds, Lama Zopa Rinpoche's qualities, Lama Zopa Rinpoche's compassion, Lama Zopa Rinpoche's wisdom. For example, through this practice, we can get a lot of benefits from, practitioners. This is very easy. This is not difficult. This is not complicated. So as I mentioned that before, Buddhism practice is very easy. Buddhism is very open, not complicated, not difficult. Everyone can practice. Anytime we can practice. For example, you are rich or poor, or it doesn't matter. Whether you are very poor, but still you can practice. Still you have a lot of things for the offering. And so now we talk about going to talking about the rejoice. Rejoice is very easy for us. No need any special time, no need any money, no need any power, no need any special condition. Anytime, all the time, we can rejoice. So rejoice practice rejoice is very important. Very, very important, And if you develop your what is rejoice practice what is for rejoice with all others good things, then you can be a happy person. On this way, you can control jealous and anger. And now another verse, next verse. Jitsu Lama Tamba Chenam, Jichoku Kala Chizi Chinzi, Chita Sambi Duchenze Malasa Jichuji Chawawatiso. This requires for Dharma teaching. From the belongs clouds, wisdoms and compassion in the space of your enlightened mind. Venerable and holy gurus, please send down a rain of vast and profound Dharma appropriate to the discipline of this world. In this verse tell us we should ask our guru to teach us, and according to Buddhism, we should ask 3 times of our teachers to teach us. Actually, this Buddhist Buddhist Dharma, and it is not something like a rule. And we can't, control other people by the, our Buddhist religion. And we can't misuse. And for example, without someone request me, I can't teach them. I can't talk about Buddhism. So in this verse tell us, we should ask our gurus, teachers, teach us. And we should ask 3 times of our teachers to teach us. Then, if they accept, then we can receive, then we can listen something, Dharma from teachers. That means, we can't tell Buddhism is the best for everyone. And we can't, forcefully someone, become, Buddhist, to become Buddhist, So, all the the religious same, benefit for other people. And so everyone have different, problems. So we need different, the religions. And same like, different patients need different medicine and different doctor. Exactly the same. So first we need to study, learn more and study more. What is learn more about Buddhism. Then we can decide to become Buddhist or not. Everything depends on yourself. That's why we should ask teach me. Ask to our teachers, please teach me. Please tell me about something, religion, Buddhist religious. This is very important. And Buddha said himself, first you learn, first you check what I said, my teachings. Then if suitable for you, benefit for you, then you follow. You can't follow he's because of Buddha. Because of Buddha. And so actually, first we should ask our teachers to teach us. Then, when we listen, when you receive teachings, you should respect it. Teachers and Buddhist teachers is very important. Then you can get blessing. Then you can get power. Otherwise, you don't believe, don't have faith, don't want to respect it, Buddhist teachings. Very difficult. This is not affect our heart and mind. So we need to respect it. It's very important. All lamas and teachers and sit has same like this kind of throne. Because because we need respected Buddhist teachers. Otherwise, one no need this kind of high seat, high throne. And next verse, Dagi Chinyesabi Gewan, the Tibetan Ruakula, Kampet, Acheba Jitsula Satava, Tembe Nimbura Tisachisho. This is dedication. Through this verse, we should understand about dedication. Through the virtues have accumulate here. May the teachings and all living beings receive every benefits, especially may the essence of teaching of Lama Tsongkhapa shine forever. This is about dedication. So that means we should dedicate to others all of our virtues, and we should dedicate our virtues to others' cause of achieving Buddhahood. So whatever this verse, tell us about how do we practice dedication? First, we need good motivation. Second, we need concentration. Third, we need dedication when we practice, when we do puja, when you listen, teaching. First, we need good motivation, bodhicitta mind, compassion. Secondly, we need concentration, and we do properly. What is it? Do properly what we do? Prostration, offering mandala, offering water balls, whatever we do, and meditate. We need to do very properly, and with the concentration. And finally, we need dedication. It's very important, very important. If we complete these three things, then our practice can be meaningful and remain long until achieve all the matters and changes achieve Buddhahood. Without good motivation, without concentration, without dedication, then our practice is very, very what it means powerless, very less benefit, and this very easy to go and easy to despair. It is destroyed by our anger and attachment. So we should dedication, and we need good motivation and concentration. If you are dedicated to all the sentient beings and to the course of achieve Buddhahood, then ours this virtue of practice, this can remain until achieve until all the mother sentient beings achieve Buddhahood. We can use this same become same like ocean. So dedication is very important. So here, Dagi Jinyesabi, first verse, Dagi Jinyesabi Gewandi. That means our virtues of 3 times. This means we should dedicate it to all the mother sentient beings. Especially here, Cheba Jitsulo Satrabai. We dedicate to Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings remain end of samsara. And Lama Tsongkhapa's teaches flourish and spread all over the world. And especially talk about 7 limbs, And here in this second verse, this here's this is one of 7 limbs practice. This request to long life to our gurus, our teachers, and Lama Tsongkhapa. So this is one of 7 limb practice, and then prostration and offering and purification and rejoice and dedication. request and dedication. This is, the 7 limbs of practice, 7 branch of practice. Then as I actually, this, I told you before, so this Lama Tsongkhapa's, the prayer is very short and very profound and very meaningful. Anyone can practice. No need any, special condition, special house, and special place. And this is very easy. If you have one or some water balls, then you offer water ball and make clean in your room. And if you have an incense, offer incense. Then you sit down, and then take refuge and generate Buddhist mind and compassion. Then you invite Lama Tsongkhapa and his spiritual sons from Ganden or Tushita Pure Light. And then you request, please, the long life. And then you practice, the practicing the 7 limbs of practice. Start from, offering and prostration, and then rejoice, dedication. And when you finish, this finish, your session, when you conclude, the Lama Tsongkhapa and his spiritual sons, maybe you visualize into your body, and you keep here in your heart. You visualize your heart is, mandala of Lama Tsongkhapa. This Lama Tsongkhapa's pure light. And you visualize Lama Tsongkhapa's, and 2 sons in your heart, center of your heart, forever until achieve Buddhahood. And when you eat, you visualize, I offer Lama Tsongkhapa and spiritual sons. And especially when you take bath, wash your body, you visualize, I made clean and Lama Tsongkhapa's and 2 sons, for example. And through this way, we can purify on the negative karmas. Actually, when you visualize gurus and teach lamas or Avalokiteshvara, we should recognize 3 places, 3 different places. Maybe you visualize in front of yourself, it's okay. Maybe you visualize on your head, and maybe you can visualize in your heart. But in the heart, Ganden Master said that this is best. We visualize in our heart, center of our heart. And then you recite the mantra of Lama Tsongkhapa. This Meme Tsevit Inchi Chirizit Me Chame Wambunjambia. Mintsema mantra of Lama Tsongkhapa. This can be recited any times, anywhere, as many times as possible. It has the benefit of receiving the blessing of Avalokiteshvara, Acharya, and Manjushri, and Vajrapani. As I told you before, this is a very powerful mantra. This is a very special mantra, very easy mantra, not so long. Because Lama Tsongkhapa manifestation of Avalokiteshvara and Manjushra and Vajrapani. So this mantra contain blessing of Vajrapani, blessing of Manjushra, blessing of Avalokiteshvara. So and through this practice, we can develop compassion, and we can develop wisdom, and we can develop power. Because Lama Tsongkhapa manifestation of Manjushra, so we can develop wisdom. Manjushra is Buddha of wisdom. And on this, through this practice, we can develop compassion, because Lama Tsongkhapa manifestation of Avalokiteshvara. And we can develop power, energy, because Lama Tsongkhapa manifestation of Vajrapani. So this is the best prayer, best puja, if you do this for your life, for your next life, can prevent all the obstacles. So we should visualize also, of course, Lama Tsongkhapa is Lama Ita Sanje. Lama is Guru, Ita is deity, Sanje is Buddha. Lama Tsongkhapa is for us, Lama and Itam and Sanje. So many, Gelug masters achieve Buddhahood and achieve liberation through this practice. So also this here, in translation of this Lama Tsongkhapa's mantra, you are Avalokiteshvara, great, God mind of compassion, untainted by the ego's delusions, and you are Manjushra, great master of the subtlest wisdom. You are Vajrapani, great sorrower of the gathering of demos. And Lama Tsongkhapa called the jewels of the holy master of land of snow. At your feet, famed Losatapa, I humble bow and honestly request that all sentient beings achieve enlightenment, and you recent 21 or more. Depend on your time. This is very important. Whatever, when you practice Lama Tsongkhapa, actually so you invite Lama Tsongkhapa. But Lama Tsongkhapa, you should visualize. Always you should visualize Lama Tsongkhapa and your guru, same nature, inseparable. It is very important. When you practice and on any deity and your guru is always the same in one person and inseparable and the same nature. If you think Lama is that different one and guru is a different one, this is a totally wrong practice. If you practice like that, you never get any power and any energy, positive energy and blessing. Because guru is very important. Why? Guru is the main messenger of Buddha. We are unlucky, we are unfortunately, we never receive something teaching directly from Buddha. We never see Buddha. So, we receive this Buddhist teaching from our guru, our teachers and our gurus. Guru means what's a root guru, whatever. So, for us, guru is very important. Same Buddha. So, next verse, dissolving some Jerimbuche into ourselves. Actually, I already talked about this. After when you end of your practice of Lama Tsongkhapa's prayer, you dissolve Lama Tsongkhapa and two sons into your body and invite it to your heart, and you visualize in your heart. In Tibet, se pandesai Lama Rinpoche dagini ka pemende shula kati chembo gone jeso the kuso tu chingo de tsatu soul. Dear worthy root guru, please ascend the Lord's lotus seat and atop us, the head of myself, and the other beings. And in your great kindness, please remain with us. Bestows upon us the blessing of your body, speech, and mind. This is dissolving, practice. Another verse is Pandetsa Lama Rinpoche Daginya Kapemendeshal Karichimagone. Actually, this same verse, but last one is different. First, we Pandetsa Lama Rinpoche Daginya Kapemendeshal Karichimagone. Dagichu. First, we invited here in first version on our head, top of head. Second, we invited our throat. And third, we invite in a heart. And finally, we keep here in our center of heart. And they always visualize Lama Tsongkhapa and his spiritual sons in my center of my heart. So this is a main object of your refuge all the times. When you sleep, when you go out, whenever, anytime. You think all the times you visualize Lama Tsongkhapa in my heart. As I told you before, when we drink, we visualize offering to Lama Tsongkhapa. When you eat, you should visualize this good foods, offering to Lama Tsongkhapa. This is also best practice, maintaining practice, And when you practice Lama Tsongkhapa's prayer and Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga, and you need to offer mandala. Actually, first you invite it on the throne, and then you request long leaf, and then you offer mandala. This is also very important. Mandala offering is the best offering. When we offer mandala, we make offering all these worlds, this world and other worlds and the universe. And on the last Sunday, some asked me, from the zoo about the 8 power of the what is contentment, attainment, yeah, the 8 quality of the mastery, yeah. So they're two different, the 8 power of attainment. First, the 8 of the attainment, this is common. These qualities, non-Buddhist practitioners have. Also, they accept. And Buddhist practitioners, of course, they accept. But another one is only a unique quality of Buddha. Or this, the 8 quality of this, mastery or something, I don't know this, the 8 power of, attainment. This is all Buddhist quality. So number one here, same like that, subtle quality of form, subtle quality of form, the gross qualities of form, the quality of light, and quality of the pervasive, the quality of the achieve right goals, the quality of clear light, the quality of the stable. This 8, the 8 power of the attainment, so, this is common. This non-Buddhist belief they have, also Buddhist belief, and they have. First one is, subtle quality of form, our form. And the second, the gross qualities of our form, okay? Third one, the qualities of light, not having in the light, okay? And fourth, the quality of the pervasive, is spread everywhere, pervasive. And sixth, the quality of achieve right goals, all the goals, ours, achieve right goals or right path, right way. And the quality of the clear light. And eight, the quality of stable practice of whatever, make this stable. The another 8 quality of this attainment, the 8 number one quality of Buddha's body, and the number 2 quality of Buddha's speech. Number 3 quality of the Buddha's omniscient mind, and the 4th quality of miraculous, and 5 a quality of going everywhere. That means quality of go everywhere by through what is by miraculous, can go everywhere. In Tibetan Kundin Drowa. Kundin Drowa means kun means everywhere. Dro means go everywhere, can go everywhere, In the translation, the quality of master of going everywhere. And sixth, the quality of experience, whatever we want is our wish. That means we experience what we want. It's our wish. And number 7, qualities of Buddha's deeds. Number 8, the quality of I don't know, in Tibet it's a quality of quality. This in Tibet say yuande. Yuande means quality. quality of quality. Actually, this is a Buddhist quality. Buddhist, especially Buddhist quality. And this is, these 8, quality of attainments, only Buddhist quality. Only Buddha have. Nobody have other than Buddha. So why I talk about this? Because, when we visualize, this seat, okay, throne, 8, layers, support by the 8 layers, this throne. These 8 layers, symbolize the 8 power of attainment. If you visualize these 8 layers, this can prevent your obstacles. This is also, according to our practice, very important. You should visualize. We need to visualize 8 layers, supported by by support all these 8 layers to this throne. And on this visual, through this visualized practice, we can develop our power, and this can prevent all the obstacles. Also, you visualize, these layers very big and very, what this means, something in what is, I don't know, it's look very nice, also, very big, and there's what something like, something, I don't know, yeah, something what? Right, something little bit like redful, okay. So today, I conclude here this Lama Tsongkhapa's prayer. So if you have any question about this practice, if you something doubt, please tell me, ask me. Actually, you must, it's, ask yourself, you have any doubt about this prayer or not? Then if you have any doubt, any question, then ask me, everyone, especially in this prayer, this practice, okay?
We do have a question online, Geshe. Amanda, could you unmute yourself?
Michael, Geshe Dhondrup was just asking us just to make sure if anyone has any doubt. Does anybody have any doubt on this practice? And then if we don't, then we'll move on to Amanda's question. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Amanda.
Geshe Dhondrup, you said that even a poor man can offer a flower. And so even a poor student can offer something, can't they? They can offer a little bit of understanding they have. They can offer that, just like a poor man can offer just a simple flower. Is that correct?
Amanda asked, just like a poor man can offer just a flower to the Buddha, as students, can we just offer our limited understanding?
Good.
Our limited understanding.
Yeah.
That was
Yes, of course, we cannot offer once a single of what is small flower, we can. Especially if you don't have flower, no problem. You have water. Anytime you can offer water. If you don't have any special water bowl, doesn't matter. You can offer from your bowl, your glass. Make clean, then offer. And also you can offer rice. And one single of rice, if you have, you can offer. Okay? And as I told you before, we can offer our body. But when you visualize your body offering, make it body offering, you should think my body is, uncontaminated and pure. And my body is, consequence of bodhicitta. Then anytime you can offer your body. And according to our mandala offering, we can offer, for rivers, mountains, flowers, everything. And especially sand near the beach, a lot of sands there. We can, this kind of sands we can offer. So that means, everything depends on our mind. Everything depends on motivation. That means, as I told you before, Buddhist practice is very easy for everyone. If you want, anytime, for 24 hours you can practice. When you sleep, you can practice. For example, anytime you have, object of offering and so okay. Anyway, any other question?
So Amanda says thank you. We have one on, Claire has one, I have 3, you've got 1. Maybe we'll take Claire, I think she was next. Is that okay? So Claire, would you like to please unmute? Thank you.
Hello, Geshe. I am interested in hearing more about offering our objects of delusion. You mentioned that earlier, and you also mentioned the importance of making offerings that are not contaminated. So I got a little confused there. Thank you.
So yes, actually we can make offerings object of attachment and anger. This is very, what is a special practice, special instruction, and especially Kadamba's instruction. This is a special Kadamba master's practice. Kadamba. To Atisha, from the lineage from Atisha. So that means, for example, always someone make you angry. Always you angry to someone. So when you practice, you try to make it, that person's offering. Your husband, your family members, whatever, whoever. When you, for example, when you, okay, we call, maybe I can use, enemy, okay? You recognize that person's your enemy. That person, you can offer it. But it's exactly the same when you offer that person to Buddha, you should think, you visualize he's, uncontaminated. And he is, consequence of bodhicitta. In this way, through this practice, you can control anger, and you can, you can develop love to him, love to that person. That's why Gandama Master said that we should make offering object of attachment and object of anger. Another ones, when we offering practice, we should think everything is pure and uncontaminated. This is very important. This is total different. For example, I offer this flower, just look beautiful and good color. But still it's very ordinary. This is, if we visualize, this is a consequence of bodhicitta. This can be more meaningful and more powerful. And what is from this practice, offering we can get more benefit. But what means uncontaminated? This we should understand uncontaminated means, separated from attachment and anger. And of course, separated from delusions, and so another way, when we something object of offering, okay, we need good things. That means something not from cheat other people, not steal from others. If we cheat some other people, get some money, this we can't offer it. This money we can't offer it, for example. So we need this uncontaminated. Also, this is also meaning of uncontaminated. If we kill the fish, then sell this money, bring to her on the center and monastery, and they offer it. This is not good object of offering. This is contaminated. This is not uncontaminated. And something, we offer very higher price things, something. But still, your attachment there. Mix your attachment with object of offering. This is this is contaminated. Okay, anyway.
Claire says thank you, and I'm following up with Claire's question. Mine, I'm taking it, if that's okay. May I?
Oh, sure.
Please.
Question about you.
Yeah, I do too. May I? Do you mind? May I? Thank you. Geshe, with this, talking about offering the body, especially, the body, especially the second verse of the mandala offering, it's Dagi Cha Dang Monsoon Ke. That one. So that verse is the objects of my attachment, anger, and ignorance, friends, enemies, strangers, my body, wealth, and enjoyments. Are we transforming that and then offering that? Or are we just offering our samsaric body, attachment, friends, and everything?
No, if you can transform it, something, what is uncontaminated thing, this is very good. But especially, as I told you before, exactly the same. If your body offering mandala or other people's body, you make a mandala, it's the same. We should think, uncontaminated. And for example, if you can follow these prayers, this verse, for example, okay, through eyes, this sun and moon, we should visualize ours, through eyes, one is moon, one is the sun, for example. And when we should offer mandala, ours two hands and two legs. This is what I say, four planets. Yes, 4 planets. For example, our skill of our body, this is ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a guarded ground. And the blood, make, clean also this guarded ground. Then it's also the lung and hearts, and then, so object of the another, mandala. For example, also what is Montegro?
Mount Meru.
Yeah, Montenegro, and so on. Yeah. Ignorance. Oh, you asked me this, yeah? Same.
That whole verse. The verse that I mentioned is the objects of my attachment, anger, and ignorance. Friends, enemies, strangers, my body, and enjoyments.
No, I mean, but I mean, beyond, I mean, yeah, those. But is there, I mean, suppose I am aware of my ignorance before it creates all those attachments and negative emotions. Could I offer that?
Actually, I think, we can't make offering ours three processes: ignorance and attachment, anger. We can't.
Okay.
But according to the higher Tantric practice, we can, our attachment, we can done to practice. And anger also we can done to practice. But this is it's very special. This is a very, a higher practice. So especially our sutra, according to sutra, we can't offer attachment and anger and ignorance, I think. Yeah.
Okay, we have 3 questions online. Cho-san, go for it.
Good morning, everybody. Geshe Dhondrup, I've been working with the 4-line Migtsema. And at the end of it, in English, it says Losang Dragpa, at your feet, I make requests. Should I put this Migtsema in the place of the list you gave us today of prostrating, offering, rejoice, and request? Should I put the Migtsema in the request section of a like a preliminary practice or a morning practice or a night practice?
So you tell me a little bit more clear.
So Cho-san, are you referring to, in the preliminary part of the practice, there is, the 7 preliminaries. Are you asking Geshe-la if instead you should replace one verse with a Migme Tseme, that verse? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, where in a morning practice or a night practice, if I do my prostrations, then I do.
Okay, maybe I understand. Yeah, maybe I get. So of course, you don't need any tag replace, you can practice all of them together.
Okay.
And this practice of 7, 7 limbs and 5 preliminary, what is the 6 preliminary practices, and Lama Tsongkhapa's mantra, you can practice, together. First you practice first you practice, 7 limbs, and then you practice, actually, first you should practice, 6 preliminary practice. And then we need to practice about, 7 limbs. Then you reciting this reciting mantra, Lama Tsongkhapa's mantra. This is a very meaningful practice. You can anytime, morning and daytime, evening. First you practice, and seven limbs, and then you should practice about 6, preliminary. No, a little bit of mistake. First we should practice, 6, preliminary practice, then 7 limbs, then, recent mantras, Lama Tsongkhapa's mantras, yeah. Okay, anyway.
So Chosang thanks you. Next is Larry. Larry, I lost your question. Were you asking about, oh yeah, the practice of the 5th and 6th limb? Geshe-la, could you please explain the rejoicing limb a little bit more and the request to turn the wheel of Dharma? Oh, sorry. Oh, you're saying remain? It's rejoicing. Larry, is it rejoicing that your question is or requesting? Do you want to unmute? Thank you, Larry.
I'll unmute now. I was concerned about, well, not concerned, but I was wondering about the 5th and the 6th. The way I learned it, it was to remain until samsara ends and then turn the wheel of Dharma. Are those 2 separate limbs, or are they just one? I understand rejoicing, I think. Can you hear me?
Okay, this version is request of Dharma teaching. Okay, this verse. Jizu lama nam jizu lama tamba chenam ji chogu kala chuzi chin jita sambedi sa jichu ji chapa wati so. This verse tell us, this about, we need request to our guru teach us and turn Dharma wheel. That so this verse tell us we should ask our guru to teach us, and according to the Buddhism, we should ask 3 times our teachers to teach us. So that means just turn to Dharma wheel or whatever. Just ask to Guru teach me, and especially teach me this until end of samsara. So this is something like a little bit like Buddhist traditional, and also I don't know, this related to maybe Vinaya, because without ask to Guru, Guru's teachers can't teach. So we need ask to Guru, teach me us. So other question?
His other question, Larry's question, was on number 6, which is usually please remain until samsara ends. But in this practice, it's listed as number 1.
Oh, yes. This is very good. Yeah. This is very good. Yeah, actually, this is good question. But there are not any contradiction. Yeah, it is come of a first or a second or third, it doesn't matter. It's the same. Yeah.
Amanda, did you have another question?
Larry, did that answer your question? Good? Thumbs up?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you. And then Amanda's got, then I still have, I had 2, but I'll just do 1. Go ahead, Amanda.
Geshe Dhondrup, with Lama Tsongkhapa's mantra, is it the same power in English as in Tibetan?
What's that?
The mantra, is it the same power in English as Tibetan?
Very good question. Very, very good. In English, in Chinese, same power. If you do practice with Tibetan prayers, also good. But if you can't, you can recite in English. This is same power. Okay, have same power. Don't need doubt. And be happy. And actually, I tell you something here. Okay, this I think maybe this is important for everyone. When we invited Lama Tsongkhapa from the Pure Line, okay? Here, Ganden Lha Gyama, Tukane, Ragaju, Sopon, changes, blah, blah, blah. This is quite difficult for you. Okay? But you can ask in English, Lama Tsongkhapa, please come with your sons. You can resent this, repeat again this. Normally your language. It's also same. Please come. You just request, please come. Please come here. I want to offer you. Also, you resent this. You talk this, directly to Lama Tsongkhapa. This is okay. Lama Tsongkhapa, please come. Lama Tsongkhapa, please come. Lama Tsongkhapa, please come. This is the same. Yeah. If you can't follow any prayers, you can what's this? You can same like normal communication. Yeah, simple, normal, same like a normal communicated.
And one more question. Is that okay, Geshe-la? One more?
So please, no problem.
Geshe-la, when we invite Lama Tsongkhapa and his two sons, Gelug and Dhondup, I hold that visualization for a tiny bit. But when I recite Migne Tsewe, I dissolve everything into Lama Tsongkhapa, where I have Manjushri at his heart, and then Chenrezig and Vajrapani. I don't hold, I'm lazy.
Okay.
I don't hold the disciples.
Okay.
Is that?
Okay,
Is that-
this is complicated. You should visualize Lama Tsongkhapa Center, Jansa Rinpoche is a sinner. He's what is older than, Ketu Rinpoche. So you visualize right side and Ketu left side. Okay? And when you practice Lama Tsongkhapa's Guru Yoga, you don't need to visualize Lama Tsongkhapa, Manjushri, Avalokitesvara, Vajrapani. You don't need to think separately. You just Lama Tsongkhapa is a manifestation of Avalokitesvara, manifestation of Manjushri, manifestation of Vajrapani. That only. One person was in one person. You don't need to visualize on different places. Okay, and actually here this is another practice. This is a little bit more complicated practice. Lama Tsongkhapa and Doje Chan, this Vajradhara and Manjushri and the Shi. This is Samba Sunse. This is a difficult. This is a difficult one, but this don't need. When you practice Lama Tsongkhapa's this prayer, Ganden Lha Gyama, you should think Lama Tsongkhapa, Guru, Ita, all the Itas, all the Gurus, all the San Buddhas. That's one person. Okay? This is more easy for you.
But for Lama Chopa, when we do the puja, then Lama Tsongkhapa, Vajradhara, and the tree. Right?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Now I can make it a little bit more clear here, okay? Of course, maybe you confuse between Guru Puja and Ganden Lha Gyama, okay? Ganden Lha Gyama, actually Ganden Lha Gyama is not related to Tantra practice. This is a pure Sutra practice, okay? And Guru Puja is totally, this related to what is Tantra practice. We should practice, according to the Tantra and any deity, based on any deity. For example, Guru Puja practice, we should practice based on maybe Yametaka, maybe Hiruka, for example. And Ganden Lha Gyama, you don't need. Ganden Lha Gyama is, more simple and more what is short, more profound, more easy for us. Ganden Lha Gyama, you don't need to practice based on any deity. Okay? Yeah.
Then Geshe La, there was a question at the beginning of class. Charlene had this question, and also Mary Camille has this question. For the Sir practice,
Okay.
could you please say a little bit about the Sir practice that we're having on Saturday?
Today's Sunday, Monday. Today's Monday, yeah? Oh no, Wednesday I will talk about Bado, yeah? Isn't it? Next, before Su. Yes.
Yes.
So maybe next Wednesday, I will talk about Bado. This is related to our Su practice. Okay? Actually, this Su offering, this is the best practice of generosity. Okay? Especially this Su, we give to other beings and hungry ghosts and many, formless beings are invisible. Many formless beings and body beings and hungry ghosts, they use only, smell. They can't use our same like our food. So, this Su practice is very important, very powerful to what is a gift to other beings and hungry ghosts. So, in Tibet, every family practice Su practice every day, around 5 o'clock p.m. they practice. And sometimes, what is very rare, rain, isn't it? Yes. Sometimes, for 3 months, for 5 months, not rain, Then people, come gather one place, then offer Su for, come rain. For example, this very big prayer, this very big puja for prevent all our obstacles. Because in our life, we are lot of problems, many problems, related, ghost, hungry ghost, and none what is formless beings. Also demons. Yes, demon. Yeah. So, if we give them, if we make happy them, and especially we practice with compassion, this is very good practice, very benefit for all these sentient beings. This Su practice also very easy. Small fire, then you put something, zamba or biscuit or, dice the fruits, and, zamba, maybe zamba and oat also you can. Yeah. Especially depends on your dedication. I have once a short story. In Lhasa, true monks, every day they practice of Su. One is very rich. One Lama is his reincarnation. He is very rich. He every day practices Su. He has many good things for Su material. What is Su? Object of what is material of Su? Something very good zamba and good big butter, and for example, another one monk, he's very poor. He has very small, material of the offering Su, maybe 1 spoon full of spoon zamba, and they put to fire. Then, but Hungry ghosts talk about, what is different their practice. So, hungry ghosts that said that rich person is so is, very easy to finish. We can't, divide to each other. Another, this poor monks practice, so practice is very, very huge for us, very big. We can eat, many days, for example, many days. Because this depends on, dedication. Rich person, offering very big, but, dedication is very, dedication is small, So everything depends on dedication. If you, or very small offering, super offering, if you dedicate it to all the sentient beings, all the hungry ghosts, all the Bada beings, they can get their legacy, yeah? Legacy? Yeah, they can get, one part of their, this soul. They can experience part of this soul. If you offer a very small one, but they can get. Without dedication, you offer it, but hundreds of something, many things, but they can't get. So it depends on what is dedication. Yeah. So now you have question or stop? Your choice. If you have any question, please. No problem. Today is maybe holiday. Yes, please pray.
So we'll recite the dedication prayers. Dewa di John Cho Sem Cho Rinpoche
Majapana Jewa Nyamba Me Paya Kone Kondu Pewa Shu
Gangri Rawe
Govi Shinka So Pendan Dewa Malu Joe
Chen Re
Eze Wan Tenze Jazui Jabe Senta Patu Denju Ji.
And for Rinpoche, peerless teacher and assembly, the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice. You wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, Venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And we pray for the long life of Geshe Sherb and Geshe Dhondrup and all of our other teachers. Thank you so much.
John Jason Jordan Boche, Majebanam Jeji, Tewanya, Bamebaya, Pony, Kondi Peo Show, Gisina Caneba, and Roa Gisine Juba, they say Danini, Dre Donga Sewa Show. Jambe Bao Jita Chembata, Kunji Sambotea, Digit, Teta Kunji Jesuna, Ragewandi, Tatanjera Mo. Thank you.